Hi, good morning, friends, and welcome back to the session. Today we are going to do with the faults and remedies of the product, that is the breads that we are going to do. Okay. Now, as we do with your products upon faults and remedies, we understand that why it is so important for us to know the faults and the remedies, because whenever we are doing baking we understand that there are sometimes when the products become the way we actually want to, and sometimes there are the product which does not actually gets into what we are desired for. So those part we have to always remember, and the next time when we do the baking we should improve on it. So that's why it is very important for us to understand the faults and how we will do the remedies for those faults. So the basic important fault, that is poor volume for the product, that the bread, is too much of salt when you add. Okay, for your bread you get your product volume quite low. Okay, because it will stop the working of the yeast. The yeast will then stop working if you have too much of salt. Alkaline water when used again has the same problem of the volume, and when the yeast use is quite low. Underproofing is another important cause of poor volume, and little liquid when you use for mixing the ingredients will again have the poor volume. Dough too small for the pan, okay, for the baking process will again be a problem. Excess of salt, sugar in the fat. The next important reason is too much of volume. Why this happens is too little salt has been added or over fermentation. Okay, then yeast quantity is more, and excess of dough weight. Okay, according to the pan, if your pan is going like 30 to 40 grams and you are putting 80 grams, then you have this type of problem. Okay, then you want to pour shape. Why you get this is because of too much of liquid when you add, or the oven temperature is too low. Over mixing is another major problem for this. Okay, and your flour becomes too weak, then you have the poor shape. Sometimes even when you add very little yeast you get this problem. Irregular shape, this is the major cause of your bread. Okay, why? Because you don't handle the dough properly, or you have too, for the fermentation or the proofing is too high or too low also, then you have irregular shapes. Okay, too dense or close grained texture. Why? It is because addition of salt, liquid is too little, okay, and the yeast is also very less. Then you have very firm and dense texture to the bread. And what happens is, but you don't get the right fermentation process, and you have a very firm product. Holes and tunnels. Why it is? When the salt is too much, okay, then you have this formation, or the oven is very very hot. Okay, too weak or strong of the flour is again a problem, okay, for the formation of these holes. And uneven mixing of ingredients and high amount of chemical that is used will be a problem. Too coarse or open, the bread becomes, it is because of the yeast or the liquid that has been added. If too much of yeast and liquid is added, this happens. Okay, the bread becomes very open and a lot of aeration. Even improper fermentation will be a cause of this. Streak crumb is an problem because of the improper mixing process and the poor molding. Okay, then poor texture or crumbly texture of the bread is because of the too weak flour used for making the bread. Okay, your dough is too slacky, or you can say less quantity of yeast has been used. Improper molding is also one of the major cause of poor texture. Okay, another problem is excess of fat being used and slicing of the bread when it is very hot. That is a major cause of poor texture or crumbly texture. The grey crumb is a cause of temperature very high, then you have the grey crumbs. Okay? Then when you have too much of sugar or salt being added, again there's a problem of grey crumbs and lack of humidity in the oven. Fermentation is over fermented. Okay, the dough is totally over fermented, or the oven temperature is very high, that will be a cause of it. And the dough temperature, even if sometime is low, then also will be a problem of grey crumbs. Okay, Baking time should be really watched while you do the breads. Your dough, when is not done properly mixing, you get too pale the product. Okay, the proofing is not done rightly. Again, you have the same problem. So your yeast, if it's more, then your bread will have this pale color. Okay. Why it is too thick? The thickness is due to the less diastatic activities of flour, improper oven fermentation, poor quality of, you can say, yeast or the flour that is added to it. Also, your baking time is too long and wrong temperature also. Blisters on the crust. Why? It is too much of liquid when added and the skin of the dough becomes like too much, and then you put it for baking, then you have this blister and cracks onto your product. Okay. Improper shaping of the loaf is another problem for the blister formation because you don't shape according to what is required, and sometimes the edges are open, so you have the blister formation. Top shell crust shell formation is due to too stiff dough. When it is there, you have the top shell crust. When the amount of liquid is not added in the right proportion and the baking temperature is too high, okay, you have this crust shelling. Leathery crust or chewy is because of insufficient amount of cooling before packing, so you have the chewy and leathery type crust. Too strong flour use again is a problem of leathery crust. Hard crust of the bread is because of excess of water and less of fat. Improper fermentation is also a major cause of hard crust. Now always remember that low temperature of the oven should not be there, otherwise you are going to get a very hard crust. Sometimes this hard crust is also desired, and sometimes we don't desire hard crust, but you get the hard crust because of the oven temperature. So oven temperature at low temperature when baked for long period of time, you get hard crust. Split or burst crust is because of over mixing and under fermentation of the dough. Okay, there's a major cause of the split burst. Okay, sometimes even the oven is very hot, you have this problem. Now, poor flavor. Poor flavor is a problem normally which occurs due to inferior, spoiled, or rancid ingredients that will be used for making the bread. Okay, so poor bake shop sanitization is also a problem for the flavor. Under or over fermentation is another major cause of poor flavor. Then second important point under the bread's keeping quality is insufficient amount of salt or sugar when is added to the dough or even fat, your keeping quality reduces. So poor quality of flour, insufficient fermentation, overproofing also is a major cause of shelf life, reducing of the bread. Okay. So always remember that you put the right amount of salt, sugar and fat so that your keeping quality improves. When you have a dough which is not properly, you can say, molded, okay, or the bread is not cooled rightly, your keeping quality reduces drastically. You will have a wet bread that is put into wet and hot bread that is put into the packed, okay, or the plastic, and then it will have again spoilage. Over chilling of a bread again will be a cause of your poor keeping quality or the bread getting spoiled fast. Improper ventilation in the cooling room, okay, or improper cutting style of the bread, not cut in the right manner, and poor storage condition with the humidity, okay, high humidity in the room will again be problem of keeping quality. So students, with this we end with the session of today. That is the problems, okay, that we have normally with the breads. So faults and remedies are a very important chapter that has to be done, and you have to go through this chapter again and again to understand it, and also work it as you work with the bread. So if you have any problem, see that you go with this guideline that I mean given to you. Students, if you again feel you really want to know something more in details, please write into the comment box. Also, you can contact us. We are available in the college hours also, and even you can call us to know some details about this faults and remedies. So, students, have a nice day and do take care of yourself. Bye.
चालू है बेटा।